What's up? Hello, everyone. What's up, Skip? How's it going? Oh, excuse you. Come down here and do all that. Oh. Okay, goodbye. Google, thank you so very much for that host. Getting new viewers in. We're finishing up this Dark Monk. We're almost done. We were doing some of it this morning, and I realized, and looking at it, I realized some things. He might have some big feet, so we're gonna have to fix that. It has been forever. How have you been? How in the world have you been? And then, of course, I managed to forget. I forgot to draw my man's ears. Because, you know, that's just how I roll nowadays. You don't need ears. But you said no nighttime stream. What happened? Look, I do what the boss says. That's all I got. I will stream whenever I have a chance, and right now I can stream, so I'm going to. We're probably gonna pick up just extra streams just all the time, just stream. Recovering from the shot, but I'm fully vaccinated now. Nice. I hear a lot of people were kind of messed up by the shot. I got mine and just nothing, right? Like, I was tired. Fully vaccinated now, but just tired on the second one. The first one, I think, was worse. First one really messed me up. So, how are you? I'm doing all right. Trying to make it. Had some issues before, going through life, dealing with COVID and just life in general. Yeah. But it's been good. Now I'm really starting to push on this, on Ninja Empire, which I think is going to be very, very important for me, right? To push on Ninja Empire. So I'm really, really getting ready to focus. I'm about to do... Oh man, why is his ear so low? Why did I draw his ear so low? Ear needs to be all the way up here. Trying to focus on this product. Like, this is my big project, like I plan on doing this one forever. Try not to make it too big though. So, I'm actually happy that I found my purpose, right? Like, not necessarily my purpose. My purpose is to be a teacher. Like, that's just all there is to that. But as far as being an artist, I found what I want to do for a while, and I really want to push this product. So now it's a new challenge, right? Because now I have to try and get into the anime world. I mean, I don't have to, but it just seems like it would be smart to get into the anime world, because I think that it would be smart, and I love ninjas, and anime does a lot of ninjas, so we gonna be doing ninjas. It's just kind of where I'm at. Actually, we probably should just erase this whole thing, right? That in like so. I don't know where that actually, there it is. So building this, new characters, you know, new, like I said, new characters, new project. Gonna start some comics here in a minute. Oh, I see that's higher. I see. We'll put that there. We'll erase this. Cover that up. Blop. And that means that this might be just trying too hard, so we'll just drop this down a little bit. Let's see, what do we got? Awesome. Yeah, my first one was worse. I'm sleepy now. I was messed up from the first. Yeah, not looking forward to this. The second one, really, I didn't, like I said, I didn't see anything. I didn't really notice anything bad about the second one. I was just, like I said, tired. That was it. Just, I was sleepy. So, it really wasn't that bad. I was expecting the worst, you know, like, because everyone was like, oh my goodness, it's so bad. The first one's so bad. So I was expecting, you know, hell. And it really, like I said, I was just tired. Just tired. So, but then again, I've friends who are just like, man, it messed me up. So, you know what I mean? So you got to be careful because you never know. It's just, oh, never know how it will interact with you, right? So, got to make sure that just make sure you take care of yourself, right? Give yourself the ability to stay at home if you need to. I think that's the biggest thing. Most people keep forgetting that, you know, you are allowed to stay home. And plus, once you get vaccinated, once you get fully vaccinated, you should go to Krispy Kreme to reward yourself, because they'll give you a free donut. How do I know this? How do I know this, you ask? I've been getting a couple free donuts as of late. It's like may or may not be getting free donuts. Single digit with what? Blech. What? Someone said drink lots of fluids. Yeah. Still the softest donut I've ever had. It was good. I work from home, no biggie. Oh, we'll see. You got this. You got this. You got this. It was. If you can get a Krispy Kreme fresh donut, whew. So the key, Sir JR is getting his second shot this Thursday, and I talked to the boss. And she was like, well, I guess that means you guys are going to have to make another trip. Because it sounds like you guys need to make another trip. So, I'm just saying, we might have to coordinate something relatively sooner. Sooner than, you know, what you would think. That we'd be back up there. Now, put in some highlights. slaying. It'd be great, you know, get us all out there. Put my feet on Hernandez's couch again. Ah, snaps. I'll have to do that later. Oh, and I completely forgot. Dang it. Needed this weekend. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I agree. I think it was definitely needed. That's why I think it would be good. I think it would be good for JR. I really do. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was great. Weekend studio, you know what I mean? Well, I sent him a text, and I was like, hey, when do you get test? You know, when do you have your next shot? And he was like, Thursday. I'm like, oh, well, once you're legally allowed to to travel with people no mask, we're gonna have to try and get out there. So let's go put our feet on JR's couch. If we got that close, I think Crystal would be mad. Like, that's just all that's all there'd be to that. And be like, what are you doing? This is bad. What the heck? Because she would want to see Hernandez. Just saying. Dark. The one thing that I am so, like, I take from our trip, like, the one thing was that dude cutting that other dude off after our interaction. That still makes me so happy. He was all the petty. That was the absolute best. Person's like, oh, I got time to be petty today. Was awesome. Absolutely freaking awesome. I was like, man. Like, they meant it. They're like, oh, we gonna show you today. It was great. Actually, I should probably be working on the pitch. Oh, yeah. I have a pitch due in 7 days. Should probably be working on that. I've seen double Carmen in my life until that moment. It was so awesome. That's just all there was to that. It was just awesome. Your foot is too big. Your foot was too big. Same thing I think about this one. Whoops. So, as we discussed in the car, whenever you're ready, man, all right, whenever you need to do that call, let me know, right? Whenever you're ready to start your process, let me know. Okay? I wonder if I should give him a different color, like glowing eyes. Or just leave them white. I don't have anything glowing on this guy. That's not natural. I plan on streaming tomorrow solo first, just to get the foot in the water. Alright. Alright, I think that's it. I need to shrink him down just a little bit. Just a bit. And I'm going to reach out to a few people tomorrow. Cool. I think that's the better way. Alright, let's see. What kind of marquee stuff do we want to do? Just not crossing any fingers. That one. Wait, oh man, I probably shouldn't have got rid of it. Crap. No. Okay. Oh, stop it. Okay. There we go. Dude, what? What'd you find out? Who won? Did you win the lottery? If you won the lottery, I hope you don't forget us small people. Oh, really? Nice. Look at that. Just winning. I win. No! How dare you be on the wrong layer? I'm really surprised that you even looked that up. 5, they sell for 24. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at you. It's like, I'm a collector. Do you sell again? Like, do you, or do you just, you're like, I like to know what it is, what it could be? Like, if I wanted to, you know, like if I wanted to sell it, it'd be this, or, you know, or do you actually go and sell it? He picked up 16 issues of Supreme written by Alan Moore for $16. All those sell for $5 to $50 each. Whoa! Whoa! Well then, he should be happy that I kept giving them to him. I just like collecting stuff when I was younger and wasn't able to buy it. Okay. What's up, Skip? Welcome back. Even though you probably never left. Or you might have left. How you holding up, Skip? For now, so I don't have to next week. Okay. Also applied at SCAD for animation. Oh, nice, nice. SCAD proper or SCAD Atlanta? SCAD proper, nice. Oh, really? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess. Oh. That would do it. I mean, SCAD Atlanta's not horrible. I mean, I've been there. It's weird with the, like, meat locker sheets dividing classes, but besides that. It's still SCAD, you know? I was the only dummy who thought their thesis had to be super profound and researchy. Apparently most people's thesis was like 15 pages. I told you, man, my thesis was 8 pages long. That was the minimum at the time. That's what I did. 75 pages, jeez. You did half of a doctorate, man. You did half a doctorate. Yeah, that glow don't work. Doesn't work. Half a thesis, man. And comes work, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You were doing something. you were doing something with meaning. Mine was just that old question, that age-old question. Is comics actually garbage, or should it be considered something that, you know, is it child's play, or should we actually start considering a form of art that should be respected? That was it. That was mine. You know, that was real easy to answer too. So save. There you go. There's the Dark Monk. You have to say in 75 pages. I think foremost authority on them. Yep. Just by default. Yep. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Nobody's gonna read my thesis to help with their thesis. Although I did write a book. I wrote a character design book, which people in South America and in Asia have been using in classrooms for years, and people keep contacting me on like Instagram, and they're like, yo, can I interview you? I'm using your book as my thesis, or I'm using your book as something for my thesis. Like, geez, really? So, Dark Monk. So there's my monk. I think he's done. Oh, people are saying stuff to me. I feel so important. Okay. Alright. Legitimacy wherever you can get it. Yeah? Y'all here making a difference and such. I'm up here doing ninjas, man. I drew a monk. Alright? Which, in theory... I'm like, should I make him a different color? It's like, should I make him a different color? Nah, we're gonna leave him alone. And screw it and start writing. Commute to my internship way after my graduation. Whoops. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's see. I think it's time to actually do one of the... Gotta do this ninja. Gotta do this ninja bad. Don't necessarily know which color I want to draw. Ooh, yeah, Lens is pretty nice. I've applied it AI there too. And then doing the scan. Remember specifically putting off going to the aquarium just so I can go in for free on my birthday. Public transport related to DC. Like you can get anywhere living in DC without a car, but absolutely need a car. Really? You need a car in Atlanta? Dang it! How is it that my glasses keep getting dirty? What the hell? Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you needed. I didn't know that in Atlanta it was like that. Oh. Okay. Well then. Alright, because I don't want to do too many more colors. What do you guys think of these combinations? This is one of the leaders for the 5 families. This is the 3rd family, and this ninja has the ability to control time. Not to the extent of just like super stopping everything, but he appears to be a lot faster than everyone else. But when he's fighting, he actually slows you down in time. It's not that he's that much faster, he just slows down your time. and his like big final finishing move, you know, like when it's desperate and he's like, I need to win, he will actually freeze time for a certain amount of time. Not long, but it's for a certain amount of time. The white and green, so this one, because, you know, I'm partial to this one. It's like, I keep looking at this one because, you know, red, white, and black, those are my colors. My studio colors. You keep coming back to this one. See, because I also, there's another white one, I thought. I like the idea of having a lot of white like that, so this might work. Alright. Since no one else is speaking, I guess we're gonna have to go with that. It's a funny part, when it comes to voting time, everyone gets quiet. Hey, Aaron. Did I miss something? Oh man, is it not coming? Oh, dude, I'm not on the multi-stream. I'm so sorry, all my YouTube people. Designation M, what's up? Hermit for life, I hear you. Aaron, what's up, man? I don't know, this personality? Was it this one or the monks? It said, I don't know if you're still there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Because it's supposed to show on my on OBS, but you actually have to click the multi-stream, otherwise it won't work. So I didn't notice that. Yeah, I didn't notice that you guys said something. So my bad. Like I said, hopefully you guys are still there. If so, what's up? How do you engage as a patron rather than as a creator? It depends. I mean, if people, I like to answer questions, you know? So if it's like, I like being involved, but it's more like if you have a question, like I'd like to answer it, right? So it's like, hey, what do you guys think about this? Or should we do that? Or what about this? Kind of like what I do with you guys when I'm like, what color should I use? That kind of thing. You know, so I like to engage in conversation. Like I'm not a big, like if you put up a Discord channel, like I would come in and drop something, but it's not like that wouldn't be something that I personally would be jumping on. But if you ask in Patreon, like, hey, what do you guys think about this? Or should we make pens or books or whatever like that? I would definitely respond to that pretty easily, pretty quickly. If that makes sense. I mean, that was a lot. That's not what I wanted at all. Alright, let's see. What kind of pose are we thinking? because I'm still trying to think of the select screen. That's mostly what I've been doing for all the poses, like what would be a cool select screen. Mostly because I don't want to just drop stuff and then have peeps drop off because it's not what they're there for. Like on my alt account, I sometimes have to bug peeps to do suggestion thread stuff just so they don't forget that's an option. Right. Yeah. As far as the pose goes, yeah, I was thinking something, I don't know. Something elegant, yeah. Elegant, power driven, maybe. You know, like it's a power pose, but they're not really doing anything. Mostly because nothing phases them, right? It's just because they can control time. Hands of a clock. Of casting a spell. Alright, let's see. Let's get to drawing. Let's get the brush right. Plus, I think I want to make him thinner. Right, to push on that whole idea that he's fast. I don't see him fighting Kung Fu stance, right? See how he rotates his arm. Oh, let's see what this is. Ah. That's interesting. Like the windmill approach. Yeah. You can see that. Yeah. For a second, thought your time ninja was flicking me off. It's like it's gonna change. Dang it. Got a strong FU post suggestion vibe for him. I mean, I understand that. Mortal Kombat character. Yeah, I'm okay with that. What's up, Enrique? Look, man, I'm okay with you know, being referred to as Mortal Kombat. That is a legacy. How you been, man? Been a crazy long time. What if this hand came out instead? Like we did it like this. And this hand comes up. Heard you guys are hanging out with me. Without me, it hurts. We talked about you too. It was like, we even talked about you. But I mean, hey man, if you want to come up, you being in Texas kind of puts a damper on things. Yeah, when's a good time for you, man? Because I always have a hard time. Like, I don't want to call you because I know you got kids and whatnot, and you're at a time difference. So I need to know when's a good time to call you. he bounced over, a single digit bounced over to the YouTubes just to talk to Enrique. You yelled at him. I did. I did. I yelled at him hard. I had an idea for something that I was doing, and I was like, this is the thing that I'm gonna try and do. I think it would be fun, and we were talking about it, and then, you know, he's like, you know, he wanted to know if he could jump in on the project, and I'm like, sure, man, you know, you can do it for yourself. It just seems like it would be fun to do, right? And we're talking, we're having a good time. Then we're watching a movie, and this fool gets, he just starts drawing. And we all know Hernandez, he draws like, a bat out of hell. So he gets like the first character design done in a matter of minutes. And you're just like, I hate you. It's just something that I wanted to do. And then you're already being more awesome than me, and I haven't even started yet. So yeah, I yelled at him. What if he's more nonchalant like this? Just kind of like, here I am, just laid back. Kind of like that. Kind of like this, like, almost laid, it's like he's just kind of standing here. Nothing special. Just watching him draw this weekend while we were watching Dread was so... I know! And it sucks, and we were even talking about... that where, it's not that he's like, it's not that I draw fast, it's just that I don't draw half the stuff that other people draw. Because it's been such muscle memory for him. So he's just like, I just know what I'm doing. Check the thing. I did. The drawing you did where he's like this, I did. I saw it. He goes from, I told you, it's disgusting. And he's just like, what, man? It's just what I do. I'm like, yeah, but people don't do that. People don't just go from, like, he'll do something like this, like, and the head's probably over here, feet, and he'd have that. That's how far he would get, and then he would just come in and start inking face, hands, legs. I'm like, you, sir, that's not fair. Just not fair. And it's only not fair because I can't freaking do it. The only reason. I'm drawing Hellbats. Too busy to do anything. Now see, that's just sad to hear, man, because every time you post, you post something on Instagram from your own personal project, jeez, I'm like, this is freaking awesome. Like, gosh, what I wouldn't do to just like win the lottery so that I could actually be like, hey, let's work on a project. Let you work on your project. Let's do that. would be awesome. Would be awesome sauce. Kid you not. What? You sound like a student saying you can't. It would draw from blue line to nothing, or man, my brain does not work that way. I'm like, I gotta come in here. It's like I gotta draw almost everything. I prefer to have everything drawn out before I'm like, oh, let's go to inks. Mostly because I hate inking. And so I try and make sure that I never have to come back to it again. Ever. So, you know what I mean? So I make sure everything is right where I need it the first time so that I never have to think about it again. My disdain for inking is so deep. So deep. So deep. We need to get all AIW and Kaiser Studio crew together. Oh my goodness. That would just be awesome. I would be all for that. It'd be great to just have one good, very long, fun week, whatever. Oh, goodness. And then we can start the hate book up again. You and Hernandez can start the hate book up. Oh, the hate book. You remember the hate book? That works for you. It's the best part. The inking method that works best for me is to give it to someone else. If I could get an inker, oh my goodness, forget about it. Let's see, what do we got? See? Over there? Hey. I still have it. He was so mean. There you go. There. Here's a Hernandez one. What? It's like, all I ask is that hot sauce return. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do I owe you something? It's like, do I owe you something? I don't think so. I want him in the new hate book. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Got it. I remember how you guys just were banging those out so fast. It's just like, here, I hate you. Here, I hate you back. Here, I hate you more. Jeez. Caliente. It's Toby. So how's life over? How's life working for Nintendo? You still good? You still living the dream? Worry about you sometimes, man. You know, since we don't hear from you, it's like, oh man, I wonder, hope he's okay. And then I want to call, but like I said, you've got different time zones, so different time zones. I don't know the schedule you have with your kids. So, like I said, you gotta let me know when it's safe to call. Still fun, just hard. Doing a lot of things out of my. Oh, really? After 9:30, sometimes. But that's that's 9:30 your time, right? How many students are you failing per quarter? How many I started a new, so I work at a new college right now. I'm teaching illustration, and the students are actually pretty good. I'm surprised. It's not that it's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it, but I'm actually surprised. The number is a lot smaller than what is on average, and it's because these kids are good. Eager to learn, willing to listen. There's a couple, right? And those people you fail out of the class, but for the most part, they're really good students. Not to be compared to, to the super class of you guys, as with like talent wise, but some of them are, it's very refreshing to have students who want to learn and actually have some talent. Because it's one thing, you're like, oh well, I want to learn so bad, and you're like, yeah, well, but you stink a lot, and then they think that they're good. Like, I've had those students, AI, Norfolk State, they're just like, I am so good. You're like, but you're really not. And they don't want to learn, or they're the super eager ones, and it's like, well, that's cool, let's see where we can get you. And then they practice and they're working hard and they're doing all that stuff, and then they still suck, and you're just like, dude, you're not gonna cut it. So it's really nice to have students who want to listen and have talent and work ethic. It's super refreshing. It's like the good old times back in AI. Like, it's awesome to actually have students like that again. And of course, I get to teach illustration, which in their illustration, they're like, oh, we need you to teach a chapter on comics. We need a chapter on character design. I'm like, oh, man. So it's like, oh, crap, I get to teach all this extra stuff, too. And they're like, we need you to rebuild our illustration department because the person who was teaching there before had been there for so long, and all they did was teach old stuff. Like one of the assignments was to do a greeting card for Hallmark. And I was like, man, nobody's hard, because I'm pretty sure that somebody wants to know how to do that and get into that job. But for the most part, people don't want to. You know what I mean? They don't want to do that. So why are we making them do it? So it's really cool to be able to come in and actually try and fix something, that was kind of broken. So it's been good. Yeah. Do you find that you have more or less slackers during virtual classes? Oh, I think it's the same. I really do. I think it's practically the same. Just because, I have people who won't talk, and they're definitely utilizing the fact that virtual is the thing that they can hide behind. So they keep the camera off, they keep their mic off. But the thing is that they don't know me very well. So I don't play that. And so we're like, oh, well, you can lose an entire letter grade for not wanting to just write in the chat, because I give people opportunities to write in the chat. It's like, you don't have to talk. If you're like, I'm super shy, I don't want to talk, it's like, well, then you will, be in the chat box. So, slacker wise, to be honest though, like, if I was to compare and say what's the slacker ratio in comparison to stuff that I've already had to deal with students, I would say it's less. Because most of the young people feel more comfortable in the virtual space. Like, they open up, they talk more, and I even talked to them, and they're like, oh yeah, no, I feel way more comfortable being online and being able to talk, because it's weird to do it in person. It's like, okay. So it's good in regards to the slacker ratio. Yeah. And I know there are people on the other end, and maybe I'm just blessed with, good students, but I know people in the other end of the art department, and they're just going, oh my goodness, these students, they're not doing anything. I can't get them engaged. I can't get them to not be engaged, right? Which is hilarious because I do, for those of you who don't know, I actually do a mock D&D game for my assignments. So we tell a story, like the first thing we do is create a character, and that character is then the center of all of the assignments for that student. And it all deals with the adventures that they have in our D&D sessions, right? And so, they're on me, like, when's the next time we're gonna do story? It's like when you have a new it's like when you have a new assignment, we'll move the story forward, and then what happens in the story correlates to the assignment they have to do. For instance, like when we were doing character design stuff, it was you meet someone who is a like armor and costume designer, and so we talked about design, and then that person came back and talked about color. Then we had a fitness coach trying to get people into shape, so we talked about anatomy and proportions, and so every person they met correlated to a lesson that they were teaching their character. And then when they had a fight, it would be like, all right, well, now you're doing a narrative illustration where you're gonna tell us what's happening here, or it's a poster because you're getting a special secret that was written to so everything we did would be tied into that D&D session. And my students have just gobbled it up. And luckily I have a boss, right? My chair is actually super encouraging. And he's like, yeah, man, do it. Try it. Try something new. Let's see what happens. So I have the ability to actually try. It's like, let's try it. Maybe it'll work, and lo and behold, so far it has. So, new GigaCon. Absolutely. Yep, new college, new GigaCon. It's coming. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to pull Enrique away from work and his family for just a couple days so that we can have him tell all these slacker students that they need to get their butt in gear. Super GigaCon. Yes. I'm down for Super GigaCon. Let's do it. Well, for a fact you're one of the first people I'm calling. Because as soon as we can get back on ground, I'm going to start getting to work to getting it at the campus. So probably the biggest thing. What? Teach them iteration is probably the biggest thing. I tend to work on the same character for months on end, and you have to find ways to keep. Oh, okay. See, because I mean, I do that naturally, right? But we don't, because it's not. Sadly, I'm trying to get a character design, not character design, but a sequential art department started. And so once I have that, then in the character design class it would make sense. Illustration class, not so much. Right? Because they want full-on illustration type deals, it's not concept character design. So, but knowing that is super helpful, right? You come in and actually do that. Because I make them do like different iterations when we are doing character design. It's like, oh, well, I know you probably think you have your design, but you have to do at least 20. It's like you got to do at least 20 of these designs, and then you'll choose. So it's good to hear that it's actually good practice. Wow, the same character for months. It's gotta be rough. Over here trying to give these kids more classwork as their revenge. Oh yeah, composition, or just make everyone do comics. I feel like that helped me with everything: composition, story, character design. See, I do. So the final project is a comic. Like, it's a comic. It's a couple pages of comic. It's not like they're doing a full comic, but And then after, if we're not doing the comic, it's all about composition. We're talking about the rule of thirds and the Fibonacci spiral and just everything possible to try and get them an edge. Because, like I said, I work at a community college, right? So they're already at a disadvantage for most people, because they'll be like, oh, you went to a community college, that kind of fill those sketchbooks. Oh, and you have no idea. So illustration 1 and 2, they have to fill a full sketchbook, right? Front and back. Yep. Come on now, nothing's changed. But for my seniors, right? I mean, like I said, it's community college, it's only 2 years. But for my seniors, it's the one that says 100 pages that they have to fill. And they appear all freaking out. Nothing's changed. Just in case you were worried. Making people upset because they turn their stuff in late. And they're like, why did I get a 0? It's like, because you turned it in late. Like, but it was only, oh crap, am I missing my things? Thanks for letting me know. Stretch, hydrate, okay. Come on, we're getting into the groove. I know, I got it. Thank you. I'm gonna hydrate. Stretch and hydrate. But yeah. sorry, it doesn't give me any alerts, so it's kind of poopy that way. And then it doesn't, in the feed, it doesn't actually pop up until like tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll tell me that you did that. So that's why I have Twitch open, but I had my reference picture over top of it, so I couldn't see it, so I'm sorry. Godlike status lets me see the alerts. I know, that's why it's good to have you there. The last thing a recruiter looks at is the school they were hired. Well, no, that's true. That's true. They don't care. They don't care. Like, I know that. But the thing that's going through a lot of these students' minds is, oh, well, I have to go to another college to, you know, get this degree because that's the only way I'll be taken serious, and something stupid like that. But I mean, just today we were talking about business and the degree. Someone was talking about the degree, and I was like, your degree means absolutely nothing. And they're like, what? I was like, your degree means absolutely nothing. It's your portfolio that's gonna matter. If your portfolio sucks, it doesn't matter where you graduated from, what degree you have, they're not gonna hire you. Right? So, and plus the thing is that when you know me, I come in and I'm going, you're going to get a higher level education than where you are. That wasn't any different in AI, wasn't any different when I was in Norfolk State. It's not going to be any different now. You know, it's just like, look, you're going to have to work. I'm going to make you work. What? Pure ref? Oh, yeah, what do you want from me? So I can pin everything? Come on. Alright, tell me again. Convince me again. Why should I use it? I want to be part of the cool kids, but I want to know why I should use it. Did you guys see that Gonzalez he created something, reference stuff, but it's only for iPhone? He created a super Pinterest reference thing for iPhone users. And I was like, dude, come on now. Don't forget about us Android people. And he was like, it would cost too much. I was like, that's sad. VizRef, yeah. Yeah, that was Luis Gonzalez. He got together, or he made that. Overriding Procreate, yeah. I mean, I was like, hell yeah, man, I got you. This looks great. You know, he was showing it to me before he actually released it. And it was like, oh, yes, man, yes, heck yeah. I went to go download it, and it was like, Android, iPhone only. I'm like, see, you got me messed up like that. That's not even right. I use VizRef. Yeah, he made VizRef, yeah. Yep. You use VizRef, yeah? Dump a bunch of photos in one composition, export a finalized image, and then import it into Procreate for color drops. Yeah. If it functions like VizRef, it's a must. Yeah. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. It's crazy. think that's what he's called. I think that's what it's called. Hold on. Let's check real quick. Oh man, I don't remember his. I don't remember his not remember his name. That's so sad. Nope. All right, let's check this out though. Yep, nope, that was Lewis. Look, if you go to visref.com, look at the work that's on there. It's like it's all his work. It's like yeah, it's like look at this is for all you guys. Like, look at all the work that's there. It's like it's his stuff. And I'm super mad that it's only for stupid iPad. All right, now what was the other one you said? What are we looking for? Pure Ref. Let's check that out. Organize your inspirations and speed up your creative process with Pure Ref. Okay. PureRef looks similar. Maybe you should get an iPad then. Let's see. I'm good. I guess I'll just get PureRef and just deal with the ramifications. Well, you know, Skip, my birthday's coming up, so if you feel so inclined. But I think I'm good. I will stick with my Android and be happy. Because oh. Okay. Makes sense. But, you know, there's some other features on VizRef that seem a bit more powerful than what's on PureRef. But that makes sense. I'm gonna download it so I can have it. Play around with it. It was actually Studio of MM. Especially with the new 2021 models that are getting laptop level CPUs. Yeah. In tonight's chat. Someone messaged me. What is going on? Pure Rev Quiz Extreme. How the hell does this keep getting dirty? I have it open right now. It's a tab right now. So we gonna make it work. We gonna make it happen. But yeah, the iPod is so good. I'm mad about all the other tablet PCs being garbo. So I finished my Sonic Generation video essay. I'm gonna come back to that. Yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck that the rest of them kind of suck. Wait a minute, so if I want that means that's just a down shot. Okay. It means he didn't break it. Yeah, it was great. Like, yeah, it was great. By the way, people are waiting for your stream, just so you know.
Can't stream until my birthday.
I know, just saying.
Well, I plan to play on my birthday.
That's cool. And you don't need to turn off your stuff. You know I'll do that for you.
No.
Okay.
Okay. What game should I play?
I don't know. Ninja Gaiden.
I don't have Ninja Gaiden.
Well, then I guess you're gonna have to play something that you have, huh?
Really?
I mean, is that Epic Butch? Single Digit Studios is trying to talk to you.
Hi. Wait, you mean Single Digit Studios, which you can watch on twitch.tv/Single Digit Studios?
Yeah, that one. That's the one.
I'm gonna see if I can buy Ninja Gaiden on Steam. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
The mutual call out. Oh, see, there you go. I'm just kidding. He has it out. He has it out for you? I don't know about that. I know, it's like he just shouted you out, man. Well, that's just weird. I remember back in my day when Battle Chess came out. Well, but reality bending is messy. You're gonna do time travel is messy.
Yeah, but it's more fun.
He said, shout out. It felt like a call out. I don't know how. He said that you could watch you on twitch.com, twitch.tv/singledigit.com. I mean, or whatever. He has this whole spiel down. I don't. But he was giving you all the love. What's up, Mandala? Amiga Battle Chess, yes. One of those defining games. Man, that game was awesome. I'm sorry, Battle Chess was amazeballs.
I like Stratego.
Stratego's fun too.
I remember we got like medieval Stratego.
Yes, Fantasy Stratego.
Yeah, that was fun. And all the pieces had a piece.
Yep, no, Fantasy Stratego was amazing.
Like the one at the Games Club I went to, it was like a futuristic Stratego.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was much can break bombs.
Oh yeah, that's old school.
One can kill 10.
Yeah, that was old school Stratego. That's just the way those were. It's like that's just the way that was.
I have to go to bed.
Sorry, kiddo.
I'll see you later.
All right. Good night.
Don't forget to tune into my stream on August 28th.
August 28th, Epic Butch, first official stream that's legal.
Good night.
Good night. So that's his 13th birthday, August 28th. Epic Butch will be doing his first official stream. Don't worry, I will remind all of you. Because everybody gets to have fun and troll him with his failing. With his rage game failures. He rages like a champ. I hope you all join. Witness the epicness. Your life will never be the same. I'm gonna get it. Like I said, I'm gonna get it. It goes trying to stay ahead of early access. Do we need some kind of preparation for that? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you just need to be ready to have some fun because he is going to rage quit. Well, rage play. The rage is happening. Like, it's gonna happen. There is no way around it. When he plays, there's rage. And it's just fun to watch. Eternal struggle of art ninjas in every ninja. You make sure you turn your headphones down to, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I have to say though, his raging is not audible. It's not something that you have to worry about your headphones breaking, because he just, you just don't have to. He does more expressions than anything else. Wait till they're moving. Yeah, I love your pencil stuff. Yes. Yeah, your pencil, like I said, like, give me this, man. Like, I want a book of this. Need to hydrate. Yes, hydrate. All right, Tillman. Good catching up. Gonna head out. Take care, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little bit. I don't know what's going on. We're hitting you up. Have a good night. All right, man. You too. Oh no. Did you just disconnect on me completely?